Welcome to Fierce Summer Reset video number 2. For this video, we're going to focus in on relationships. So, relationships come in so many forms, whether it's with a friend, whether it's with a lover, whether it's with your lifetime partner, whether it's a husband, a spouse, a child, a coworker. There are so many ways that relationships come into our lives. And as you begin to reset relationships, I want you to look at the people that you spend the most time with. And I want you to evaluate the substance or significance that they are bringing to your life. And I also want you to look at the substance and significance you bring to their life. Because what I want you to do as you move into your next season is I want you to ensure that the relationships that you have in your life are mutually beneficial. So often, as a woman, we give a lot to our men and to our children. And even though children are children, the older that they get, they still need to learn how there's to be a reciprocity that is coming from it, right? You don't always get a thank you right away for the things that you give, but I want to ensure that you're not depleting yourself, overworking yourself, and going dry, right? And having an empty cup and nothing to pour out from because we're giving so much without having a mutually beneficial relationship with another individual. So I encourage you to check the substance and the significance of the individuals that you not necessarily attract into your life, but that you choose to entertain, right? People like your children, you can't get rid of them, right? But family members, it could be your spouse, it could be a coworker, and you don't necessarily attract your coworkers, or you don't necessarily have to entertain them, but you do have to interact with them. So I want you to think about also when you're in a forced situation, such as with coworkers, how can you utilize that situation as a place of growth? So oftentimes when people are saying things to you that are negative or positive, they're projecting their own feelings and ideals onto you and vice versa. The purpose of relationships are for growth. They don't automatically make you happy, right? That's why when people get married and two people come together, they're supposed to leave and cleave and become one. And not saying that you're going to become one with everybody, because that's not your responsibility, but every little person and every conversation you have, you should be pocketing a little bit of wisdom, whether it's something they tell you directly or it's something you're learning. Because if you're not learning from these experiences, then God will continually send you people and individuals, whether a family member or a coworker or someone else's child, or a relationship that is going to try its best to teach you those lessons. And I want you to be wise enough to say, okay, there is the significance and substance in this relationship is this, and this is what I know to be true, and this is what I've learned, and this is what I understand. So I've graduated so I can move on. I want you to move from a place of struggle or strife, or slowing down of in relationships and move to a place of success.